Oh, these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. What's up, people? They playing my songs all over the radio, all over Pandora, Music Choice, just like that. The dribble is spontaneous and immaculate. What's good? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Make sure y'all like the video as y'all come in. Know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. I've been working. It's called leg work. It's called leg work. So yeah, I've been on Twitter and IG promoting like a motherfucker. I did a couple of radio interviews. I've been getting off, man. Y'all come on in here, let's rap though. I got something I want to talk to y'all about. See how this rubs y'all. Jay Clark, thank you. Like the video as y'all come in. Boom, boom, boom. Subscribe to the channel. Is this your first time here? All streaming platforms, Pillmatic. Go get that. Add that to your playlist. Add that to your rotation. The single, it gets better with Wordsworth. Fire, Catching Fire. It's different when you be in a whip and shit and your song come on the radio and you know it's digital, the dash digital and shit and have your name up there and shit. I'm like, damn. Just like that. Just like that. Pillmatic. I don't know if y'all can see my jizz jacket. Platforms. He said, first break that one. Oh yeah? Y'all tell me what's some of the records that y'all like. One of the most surprisingly, I guess, I would say surprisingly, one of the most popular songs that's being streamed that has a high amount of streams is called Pillmatic with Donique and Noah the Flood, the gods and shit, they on there teaching. No destruction, just breathing life. Boom, boom. He said, first break that one. The next couple of weeks, man, have y'all eyes on the lookout for the videos. They coming. Y'all gotta excuse me and shit. I ain't gonna prop this up on. So, to tap in San Francisco Bay Area. Oh man, I'm all through the Bay Area. As a matter of fact, I got Bay Area MC on my album, Mr. Fab. They just gave Mr. Fab the key to the city out there in Oakland, California and shit. So if you're checking for Bay Area, I got some. Sam Scarfo out there, he from Jersey and shit, but he out there in Oakland too. So he said just downloaded the project. Salute from Philly, man. Don't just download it, man. Enjoy that. Enjoy it. It's fire. Are you doing a part two? Oh, I'm in the music business now. Expect a lot more music. It wasn't like a stunt or anything and shit. I knew what I was doing. It was just the next door that I was to go through. But yeah, definitely gonna be a Pillmatic part two and other musical projects and shit. You ever tap in with any Frisco rappers? San Quinn from San Francisco, right? I interviewed him on this very channel. I told you I got Bay Area over here. Vallejo, Sacktown. I'm all through there. Only channel of its kind and shit. He said, I can see you look real proud. I feel accomplished, I do. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. It wasn't easy. So, you know, at the end of the day and shit, you get to exhale and people appreciate the hard work. So it worked out. Everybody got what they wanted. I got my debut, trying to go platinum. We need Shady on part 2. Y'all got that heat out here, the hottest projects. Oh, no problem, no problem. Shout out to Fred Money. I got a part 2 loading up already. Hope you're having a good day. I'm at the gym. Just got me some rec in. It's a sunny day out. Make sure y'all visit my website. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, man. You got to be on IG to follow me and keep up on whatever I'm doing, because Gully TV it had morphed beyond YouTube and shit. You feel me? It did morph beyond YouTube, so make sure you follow me at @IamGullyTV_. I got my own CMOS gummies out for y'all who trying to get y'all dribble right. Y'all into this gym shit, this lifestyle. Get you some CMOS gummies, man. You get your, you get your daily allowance of CMOS. They got several different flavors in there. Get to the gym, make it happen. He said the intro. Oh, Big Rude from the Dungeon family on a lot of Outkast projects. He used to He used to do the intro on all of the Outkast projects. Whenever something intros, interlude, got that voice. That's all I'm aspiring to do is legendary feats and shit. I ain't got no time to do anything else. Interviews, I don't want shit. Everything out of time and place of manifestation and shit. Right now, I'm letting the distribution platforms do their thing, but y'all missing out, man. Terrible disservice. Not following me on IG at @IamGullyTV_. I can't see. Okay. About to say. He said Dream Team track heavy. That would be an Aguilar to Don Bishop, who came on late and closed it out. Shout out to Ag. I'm gonna keep this shit underground. My man said, listen to Deron Patrick. Was below mid, heard it, wasn't impressed. But it's your thing, just being honest. You have a great day, and I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Thank you. More on the way. I'm just getting started. Trust me. Shout out to P.A. Dre. Make sure y'all go check out that 8-minute mini movie we put together with the producers and shit. Tell you how that shit was put together. All right? I don't got, he said I worked out to it yesterday. That's what's up. Happy anniversary, Marilyn Santana from Steve Harvey. He passed away today, Marilyn Santana. He said, Gully keeping that original B-boy style alive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I call it the dribble. It's infectious. You hang around a little bit, get your dribble right. Word. Craig, what up? P. Flint, thank you. He said, yeah, it's been about 15 to 20 years. Yeah, they killed him. That was fucked up. I remember that shit like yesterday. Did you listen to Minister Farrakhan on Kyrie and Ye? I seen a couple clips. We need action. And we need to be self-sufficient. Period. He said, what's your favorite track? I don't know. I like Zip with the Drip joint, man. I'm a basketball player, man. I'm not saying that's my favorite. I like it. I like it. I like the album. I'm not saying it because it's mine and shit. I'm big on music that you can play and let it play. You ain't got to be skipping around and just let it rock. I definitely got to let it rock. Thank you for the inspiration. You're welcome. For y'all that's following the podcast, during the last weeks of recording the album, I hadn't uploaded. I got more uploads coming to the podcast in like 48 hours. Just bear with me. Where can we get the Pillmatic sweatshirts? The Fashion Bomb on Instagram, or the website. I think they on the website. I don't know. The motherfucker's selling it. I don't have a lot left. I only got like 12, maybe 12 to 15 of them joints left. Them shits flew. So hit me on IG again, at @IamGullyTV_. In what order do you rank these albums? The Purple Tape, Illmatic, Ready to Die, All Eyes on Me. I was more of a Purple Tape type of guy. That's what resonated. Can't you see it? Can't you see I'm a Purple Tape kid? I mean, you could look at me and tell, right? The Purple Tape gave Offspring. They don't seem to make them albums no more that you can just let play through. Nope. Too many stunts, too much weird shit. Like about a year ago, guys start rapping off of these strange opera-like beats. Just because West Side Gun was doing it, like a lot of people tried to do this shit. Don't try to mimic other people's style. It ain't gonna work for you. In order to come up with something that people gonna play from beginning to end, you just might wanna just keep it hip hop, for real. People be trying to prove how many different ways they can. We use the guitar, we use the tambourine. Like niggas be big on all that kind of shit when we just care about the sound. You see 17 the Hog, this Jay Prince Jr. and rap a lot. Nope. And since you brought that up, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I ain't participating in none of that shit no more. No more of the latest nigga shit. I ain't participating in it no more. I ain't gonna cover it on my platform. I probably suffer from it or whatever, but I ain't doing that. All of that nigga shit to be going on, the nigga shit, the latest nigga shit. Like, I didn't get on here and talk about Offset for days, and I ain't talked about Jay Prince, and I ain't been on here talking about Kanye. I don't care about none of that shit, man. I'm worried about me and shit. I'm worried about Gully TV and putting on what I got going on over here. I don't want to be associated with none of that shit. I believe that shit is, this is what I believe. I believe this in my heart. I believe the people at YouTube have separated and made a separation. What I mean by that is you have YouTube channels, YouTubers, YouTube participants, and then you got black YouTubers, YouTube channels. I don't believe that they're on the same plane. I believe that they're separated. I believe they got two different type of ways that they're delivered. And I just don't want to be with y'all no more. I don't want to be a part of this shit at all. I don't. So, thank you. He said, yeah, Tyler, the Creator, was one of the first to rap off of those types of beats. You listen to Leaf Ward? I do. To me, him and Ryder are the only new generation rappers worth hearing. What you think? Philly has the best rappers today, no question. I think everybody got good rappers. Philly has always had fiery rappers. The the way that people are raised and the way people live in Philadelphia. It's expressed in their music. It's fire rappers everywhere though, but I know what you're saying about Leaf Ward and Ryder. You're saying that they can rap, whereas everybody else is making these drill songs and shit. And I've seen people record drill songs where they be punching in and out, whereas somebody like Leaf Ward and Ryder might actually really be in there spitting verses. He said, yeah, respect, leave it alone. Before I order the Scholar P8 knit, how many principles of mathematics should someone probably know? The knit cap that I'm selling is called the Scholar. It ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn mathematics. It's for sale to it's for sale to whoever that want one. It is. So there that go. I'm gonna make them in different colors and shit like that. And ain't nobody gonna give me no static or do nothing about it or interfere in my business and shit, period. He said exactly, Leaf and Ryder can rap like it's 2005. Leaf sound, exactly, get you one. Leaf sounds like an updated Omillio Sparks, but better. I hope Sparks is doing good. Sparks gave me an opportunity early on in my career, and he gave his all to me during the process. So I hope he's doing great. Boom, 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 boom. www.realdribble.com. He says, so no more going at Mano. Nah, he's dead. He's dead. I even sell more records than him. I even make better music than him. Ain't no more Mano shit. I'm off that. He's done. He rubbed me in a way that no one else rubbed me online. What I mean by that is him, nobody else, him. Like JoJo Capone, that nigga's a fucking joker. That was a joke. Mano, that's a little bit more man shit. You dig? And my thing was, when you scan the room, I ain't the one. That was my whole thing with him, was the fucking nerve of you. Like, this is, people be saying this to us. You nigga, you internet niggas, you YouTubers and shit. Like we ain't felons. Like we ain't felons and shit. Like we don't have a real story like y'all like the video, man. God damn. Sheesh. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Pimp? How you doing? All right. Have a good one. He said, who checking for him anyways? I just want to be done with him. Why you never had Oskino on your platform? Y'all were both down Vision Quest together. I don't know. We talk. We've talked a bunch of times and shit. It just never happened. You know what I mean? Like, never happened. Boom, 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 boom. He said, who checking for him anyways? Nobody. I came on here stressed that I got hip hop music on the market, hot shit, on all your favorite platforms. Pandora, Music Choice, Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, Amazon, Tidal, all of them. He said, Gully been going before the internet. I seen Hassan and Doggy Diamonds have fell out. Doggy Diamond's been getting busy a long time. Have you heard about a Chinks Drugs album coming out? No, sir. He said, Mano do give off bully vibes. He isn't like Oskino, who's a good dude, but he's really like that. I know Oskino personally, a good brother, but I get what you're saying about oh, I know he'll bust a head and shit. He said, but Mano, nah. We from like two different roles. Where I'm gonna go mine. The Lakers are terrible. Lakers are terrible. I don't even got no rebuttal, man. I don't know. I don't got nothing to say. Oh, LeBron, Vince. He's just trying to seem like he's just giving his all. He said, yo, blank album drop at midnight. I don't care. I don't care. I ain't tripping off that shit. Pillmatic. My shit was popping. My shit was hot. I don't give a fuck who dropping tonight, tomorrow, or nothing. Right now, this moment right now, Pillmatic, P.A. Dre, Gully TV. Straight up. Straight up. So we ain't gonna talk about Ray and Ghost. You talking about that commercial they did for the New York Knicks? They did the best one ever. Everybody already said it. Ray and Ghostface, they just set the bar. They just do it a little bit better. They do. All the time. You heard Spence versus Crawford. What's going to that? Crawford taking $10 million for an easy fight. Who can blame him? He wasn't getting 10 mil for Spence. Just downloaded Pillmatic, super solid. Thank you. He said they lucky I ain't got a wrench. I be roofing these suckers. They ain't talking about nothing. He said that was dope. It was the best one I ever seen. It was. They named a lot of legendary players on that from past and present. They was rapping about John Starks and Larry Johnson and all kind of motherfuckers. How did you do number rise as far as the charts? I ain't looked yet. I know it's doing great because I'm watching. I'm watching what's going on. I know it's doing great and I know it's gonna be lucrative because I'm watching what's going on. I'm paying attention to the interest of the public. I'm paying attention to the shares. I wake up in the morning and I Google my album and it's in chat rooms. It's in other countries, places that I ain't never been. Niggas is in chat rooms discussing it and everybody's saying the same shit, man. This joint fire. You did only nigga that told me it wasn't no good was this nigga in the chat. He just was here like 5 minutes ago. For real. Everybody else, crack. He said, your guy Mikey T milking that whole skinny me story. Mikey T just made a video about me. That shit did like 1,200 views in 3 days. I said, Mike, you're dead. You're dead. I know they feel terrible. Let me explain something to these people who be online. If you ain't no good, what I mean by if you ain't no good, you gotta be two types of good for it to work. First off, you gotta be a good person. You feel me? And then you gotta have good work or it's gonna fall apart. Remember that fat nigga that used to be on here years ago? He used to breathe like this. Y'all remember that nigga? Remember him? Y'all remember him? What happened? Dead, gone. Remember that nigga that used to be cussing all the time? What was that dude name? Up for Debate TV. Dead, dead, dead. He said, you barely got 100 folks tuned in, you looking alone. I don't be on here. This is not what pays me. You don't see my Cash App posted. You don't see me on here every day. I got a real life. I'm doing real numbers in real life and shit. The people that you see on here every day, they might have an agenda. They might have something that they trying to do. You dig what I'm saying? But me, I'm a boss. I'm everything that y'all stress that Kanye West is. He does this, he does that. I'm everything that y'all stress that Kanye West is. I'm serious. He said, that's right, YouTube ain't everything. I didn't found ways to monopolize and triple and double beyond this shit. He said, truth be told, you and Hassan are the top 3 platforms. Hassan is borderline stand-up comedy, but he speaks facts. Boom, boom, boom. Take what and leave the what. Boom, boom, boom. He said, why is the album called The Real Pillmatic? It's not called The Real Pillmatic. It's not. I tell you what, though, if you buy the album on the intro, it tell you why it's called Pillmatic. I take it you ain't listened yet. He said, buy the book. Yeah, buy the book, man. Buy the album. Buy the podcast. Buy the knit. What's the name of the album? I'll check it out. It's just called Pillmatic. Pillmatic, the album. It's gonna pop up. I got assassins on there, straight up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. He said, that's right, YouTube ain't everything. According to my analytics, my audience don't even get online till like 4 o'clock. That's what it says and shit. Who saw the Murder Mook battle? I saw parts of it. I was very impressed. I think Murder Mook is probably the best that ever did that shit. He just keeps on pulling off great performances. He do. He said, you and Leak Moss made peace yet? I got no interactions, no beefs, nothing in common with guys like Leak Moss. I don't. The thing was, I had to convince y'all of that. Y'all was wrapped up into the rapper. Y'all be wrapped up into the rapper, the super rapper thing. What I mean by that is, your friend that grew up with you your whole life will tell you that a rapper is more intelligent than you, or a rapper is. I'm telling you, people be like, they be wrapped up in a spell and shit. Like, no matter how obvious the person had, no matter how obvious it is that there's a difference between the two, y'all just be wrapped up into that. But as far as him, Leak don't put out any music. Leak not a published author. Leak ain't nothing. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. He said night lives and early morning is your target. They be popping. Check out Locksmith. I know about him. K. Slay used to have Locksmith on his joints. What you think of Millie's? If y'all don't come here and tell me that he hot, if y'all don't come here and say, yo, did you hear that new? You know, the same way you be hearing about Pillmatic. If don't nobody come and tell you about it, it ain't that. I've said this 1,000 times. LL Cool J. You know what's funky, because you heard it from hearsay. A jam that you love that don't be getting no airplay. If you're not hearing about it in the streets, if you're not hearing about it, barbershop, streets, different social interactions and shit, it ain't that. He said, does Leak give off Mano vibes, or is Leak really like that? I was around him in person one time. He seemed really laid back. I think the other guy's a jerk for real. I don't think Leak is a jerk. I just don't. I'm on here talking about you, Leak. I don't think you a jerk. Me and you just was on opposing sides of an opinion or an issue and shit. But the other nigga, he got some problems going on, like some social problems. There's some people who are socially disturbed. They used to have a certification in schools. Some kids was in a class called SED. It was called socially and emotionally disturbed. When you see a motherfucker who always trying to harm people, known for like, just think about it. We grew up with people like this in your neighborhood. Just remember the guys who was always trying to harm people, always trying to do something to motherfuckers and shit like that. Immediately, nobody likes these guys. You feel me? And ultimately, they end up getting what they looking for and shit. So he is who he is and shit. He ran wild in hip hop. He smacked a bunch of niggas. He choked a guy on MTV. He was just saying and doing what he want. My whole thing was, nigga, do not fucking play with me. That's it. He said, yeah, the dudes that had no girls and could buy weed. He said, plays well with others. Yeah, these guys didn't play well with others. That tickle you, huh? There is people who socially disturbed, can't keep their fucking hands to themselves and shit, like. Thoughts on Burner, top Jay-Z, and top 5 richest rappers. Burner selling weed, selling drugs. He didn't do what Jay-Z did. And never knock a nigga hustle and shit, but Burner, he got there on weed. He said the Disturbed kids. He said, you ever check out Yuck Mouth TV? I'm on Yuck Mouth show. I'm on Yuck Mouth show, Smoke a Lot Radio. I was on there with Spice One. He said, Cookies is the biggest brand in the world. He said, it don't matter how he got there. It don't matter how he got there, but someone said his name like he was eclipsing Jay-Z. He's selling drugs, what the fuck? Like, it's more dynamic when it was created from scratch. Drugs has always been able to sell and shit. They've always been able to sell. Even bad drugs going to eventually sell and shit. Hove came from nothing, man. He came from the housing projects in Brooklyn, New York. He said Burner's not a rapper. Exactly. Esteban, working on it. He said Burner's not a rapper. Nah, not really. He's tried to rap. He's done some music. He said there was top 5 richest rappers. Burner didn't make money from music like that. You seen somebody playing Burner music? Me neither. I don't really be interested in that shit. I don't even really be caring about them people. For real, I be in pursuit of them motherfuckers. I don't be trying to read what they got. I be trying to catch up. It's an all Burner, White Album and Drugstore Cowboy goes. Regionally. He said he's a businessman more. Yeah, entrepreneur. Great entrepreneur. Shout out to the cookie brand. Didn't take him long. Y'all like the video. Good afternoon. He said E40 the same. 40 put out a lot of independent music in the 90s. E40 was independent as early as 1992. He said, you check out 21 Savage and Drake album. Nope, I didn't listen to them niggas before the shit came out. I ain't never listened to no 21 Savage music. I ain't hip to him. I just know his name, and I know he was about to be deported. But my palate is a little different and shit. If I hear some Drake that I like, I bob my head and enjoy it like everybody else, but I ain't on that end of the listening ear. I ain't on that end right now. He said a little before 92. He said, I think 1989. He said, only a fool pays attention to see what the next man is doing. Right. Let me ask y'all something, right? Is Raekwon on King's Disease 3? We got to put this on the table because this has been noted. People have spoken of this. Is Raekwon on this new joint? Is Raekwon on King's Disease 3? Is he? I need y'all to answer that one time. Have anybody seen the playlist? I got a point to make. He said no features, okay. Was he on the last one? Was Raekwon on the last one? Was Raekwon on the last one? Was he? Please help me, answer me. He said nah. You said nah, right? But he keep coming out with albums, or like the last one, he got Fabio Foreign and ASAP Ferg and all of these niggas. Do he not know? We don't listen to these motherfuckers. Do he not, has anybody not told him that? We don't listen to them niggas, yo. Don't nobody listen to them niggas. What the fuck is you doing? Somebody pointed this out in my comments. Somebody said, Ray always feature Esco. Somebody said this. Somebody said it in my comments, and I had to pay a little attention to it. Somebody said, Ray always feature Esco. Whenever Raekwon and Esco was on a song together, it was flawless. It was flawless. You feel me? But when Esco comes out, whenever he come back around, he got a bunch of space shit going on. And that's why that's why I'm not attracted to it. That's why I'm not attracted to it. Because of shit just like that. Because of shit just like that. Rich, black, African, that's Ray and Nas. Verbal intercourse. They got history together, dynamic history together, but we not getting these records. So when y'all come, he said Nas trying to get the younger crowd. Man, fuck that shit. Them niggas not popping like that. What's the other nigga name? ASAP who? What's the ASAP nigga that he had on? Ain't none of them ASAP niggas popping. That shit was never what's up. That shit had a window for about, when Instagram first took off, they was running ASAP. They was running around dressed different as a motherfucker to be from Harlem. They was dressed like rock stars or some shit to be from Harlem. It was a different look, braids and shit. Nobody knows that shit. Nobody listen to that shit. Ain't nobody checking for that shit. No disrespect to you, homie. You ain't never been dynamic in this shit. This is the truth. He never been no factor in this shit. He hasn't. Esco need to do records with, and I understand niggas trying to grow and shit, but don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. People be coming to me asking me, and y'all try to make like them albums be good as fuck. Nah, there's new shit coming out. Man, you get the... And then after a week, it be over with. The last one that just came out, the last one I just said, it didn't have Raekwon on it. Somebody need to tell him this. You need Ray and Ghost. You might need a little bit of Havoc. Give us what we like, because that's what we want to buy. Don't change the dope, my nigga, with this strange shit. Trying to keep up with these millennials and shit. I understand your objective, but it ain't working. It ain't. He said he did have AZ on a recent album with Omega, but it still ain't the same. He said Nas need to work with hip-hop staples. Exactly. My man said, I don't know why Nas don't ever feature Raekwon. Somebody pointed that out. When they get the trafficking, make sure y'all say, attach my name to it. Gully pointed it out. Gully pointed it out. There's a desire, a demand for Nas and Raekwon together. It's always been a present demand. And I just don't understand. So don't expect us to like it. You're doing them songs with all them strange niggas and shit.
Yeah, you gotta comment.
He said youngsters don't care for hip hop. He should do it for the ones who got him where he at. Exactly. He said for real, Nas and Hit Boy is overrated.
Maybe not Missy Kwame though.
Overrated. He said first rapper to bring a platinum plaque back to the project, Esco. Exactly. But we off that. We talking about mine now. Real music, real beats, shit that you can listen to, you can smoke to, you can clean your house to, you can wash the car to. Real music. Cut that shit on and play it. Where you getting your music out? Where you buying it? He said Raekwon and Nas got a song called Black and Rich. I just was reciting that a few minutes ago. I think that's Ray's song. I'm almost positive that's Ray's song. He said, what's today's mathematics? Pillmatics. He said, and to me, it's been like that. It's been like that. But the new dudes that he be working with, we don't. Sir Breeze 33, Pillmatic is hard, I can't lie. Thank you. He said that's Raekwon's song. So that goes back to the point I was originally making. Raekwon features Esco. Esco need to feature Raekwon on albums. You can play Pillmatic front to back in the gym. That's Ray's song. It was on Only Built for Cuban Links too. I know that. It was that whole point was raised in my comments, and I thought about it, and I said, "Damn, them is Ray songs." Great album, bro. Right before the year end. Thank you. I fuck with the Jacket. The Jacket rap like an East Coast nigga. He could go. I got hip to him when I was out there in the Bay and shit. He said, why so many that's in here ain't subscribed? I have no idea. My analytic reports, and it's been like this for years, says like 75% of my traffic that come through this platform ain't even subscribed. I don't know what it is. He said Nas doesn't like being outshined. Verbal intercourse was that. Oh, you said that's the last time. He didn't get outshined on verbal intercourse. I think Nas probably, you can say Nas had the, I believe Nas probably had the best verse on verbal intercourse, according to Source Magazine. I believe they gave him the quotable for that. I'm almost positive they gave him a quotable for that. You hip December for the Bay? Yeah. La Russell, too. He said, never. Nas went in on that. Through the lights, cameras, the action, glass, glitters, and gold. He said he's starting to realize that. That's why he ain't had no features. Yeah, he need to stop that. Good thing we got these chats so we can come up with this, and maybe somebody put his code. Conway said Nas will be on his album. I seen he just posted that today. Nas and Raekwon, we checking for y'all. My man said it's over for him, honestly. I like LaRussell was having concerts in his backyard, making money like a motherfucker. He said it was about the same. He said Chef got better bars than Nas. I'm gonna leave that alone. I will say I've never got bored by Raekwon. I never heard him give up nothing and it was just like boring and shit. Nas never want no one to get bigger than him. Just look at the past with AZ and Cormega. It took years for them to get back on. How did you hook up with P.A. Dre? Go watch the making of Pillmatic. It explains it. 8-minute video. Go check it out. All right. You told your boo you was wildin'. Once you heard woo out of the blue, your family's from Shaolin. Yeah, Ghostface went crazy on that shit. Did the Pillmatic title come from the title Illmatic inspired? Of course, it would have some relation, but I'm a basketball player. And the dribble, the pill, you got it? So, Pillmatic, Nas was Illmatic. He was in the projects, suffering and shit, trying to get out them jacks. He was rapping about being in the projects. I'm out of the jacks. I'm out of the jacks. It's Pillmatic, man. We balling now. So I hope that I articulated that to you in a way that you can absorb it. You got it? He said more coming, for sure. He said Ray, one of the most descriptive writers in history. Tay Moreau, thank you. He said the pill is the dribble. They don't be knowing, Gully. You gotta educate them. He said, no, it wasn't. It was on Ray's album. We already established it was on Ray's album. All right, that's 50 minutes, man. I just want to run through here and talk strictly about the album, Pillmatic. Make sure y'all go to all y'all musical platforms and check it out. Music videos gonna come through like the next week or so. Be on the lookout for them. You got it? Love, peace, and chicken grease. He said, come on, Gully. Ghost and Ray never gave me a weak bar. Me neither. Y'all have a wonderful day, man. I'm about to get up out this gym and get my day started. 50 minutes, get that Pillmatic. The album, 45 minutes long. You can sit here and listen to me talk. You can get that album, listen to them niggas rap. I'm out of here. Peace.